What was a sketchy, cheap buy that ended up being one of your best purchases? I was broke as hell 6 months ago. Got laid off from my warehouse job and everything just spiraled. Rent was like 3 weeks late, my fridge was basically condiments and despair, and I was borrowing money from friends just to buy off-brand cereal. And right when I thought it couldn't get worse, my car's transmission gave out. The repair quote was more than the car was even worth. Mechanic basically told me, yeah, just push it into a lake. So there I am, walking home from yet another failed job interview, sweating through my one decent shirt and wondering if I should sell plasma or my PS4. I cut through this random neighborhood when I passed by a garage sale. Usual junk, old mugs, VHS tapes, a lava lamp that looked radioactive. But then I see it, this crusty, forgotten mountain bike just sitting in the driveway like it crawled out of a time capsule. It was covered in dust, chain looked like it fought in 2 world wars, and there was this soggy cardboard sign taped to the handlebars that just said, "Take it, $10. Brakes sort of work." I check my wallet, $13. Literally. That was all I had to my name. Standing there like it's a high-stakes game of who wants to eat this week, I just stared at the thing for 5 whole minutes, arguing with myself like a crazy person. $10 was half my grocery budget, but something in me, maybe desperation, maybe the ghost of my dignity, said screw it, buy the damn bike. The lady running the garage sale was this sweet older woman named Carol. I hand her the 10 and she goes, "Honey, you sure? That thing's been there for 2 years." I nod. She shrugs like, "Your funeral," and takes my last decent bill. The bike? Oh man, it was worse than I thought. The seat wobbled like a loose tooth. One brake lever just dangled there like it had given up on life. The gears made this crunchy, grindy noise like I was riding a blender, but it moved forward. That was enough. 2 days later, I get a call for a job interview. Customer service gig. Not glamorous, but I was pumped. One catch. It was 7 miles across town. No bus went that way, and I was way past asking friends for rides. I'd already maxed out my "can you help me" card, so I dig out this old hand pump, fill up the tires, surprisingly, they held air, duct tape the seat tightish, and plan the route. 7 miles sounded chill. Spoiler, it wasn't. The first half mile, the chain slipped twice. I almost face planted into a mailbox. My legs were on fire. The gears made this tortured metal scream the whole time. Cars honked, probably out of either pity or fear that I'd explode. By the time I got there, I looked like I'd just escaped a flood. Sweat-soaked shirt, helmet hair, breathing like I ran a marathon backwards. The hiring manager, Beth, meets me in the lobby. She sees me wheezing and asks, "You okay?" I could have lied, blamed traffic, said I got mugged by raccoons, but I just told her, "I biked here, don't have a car, didn't want to miss the shot." She just stares for a beat, then goes, "Well, that's more effort than half our applicants put in." 2 weeks later, I get the job. Now here's where it gets wild. 3 months in, I'm grinding hard. Show up early, stay late, help everyone, never complain. My supervisor notices and puts in a word. I get a bump. Then 6 months later, another promotion. I'm finally making decent money, not ramen for dinner broke. At the company holiday party, Beth is giving this big speech about hustle and heart. She points right at me and tells everyone about the guy who rode a janky bike 7 miles just to make his interview. Says that told her more about me than any resume ever could. After that, people started calling me Bike Guy. Not in a mean way either. Like, it became a whole thing. Some dude even made a little bike doodle and stuck it on my locker. That $10 bike changed my life, got me the job. The job got me an apartment, then a car, then for the first time ever, a savings account that didn't end in 43 cents. I still have the bike. I cleaned it up, fixed the gears, replaced the brake cable. It hangs in my apartment now, on the wall, like a trophy.